because if you look real close, you see a feint of a unibrow. Hey guys, I'm GINAMARIE, and in this video we are talking about edges. So I'm going to share my tips with you guys. It's just a few tips, not a lot, on what you can do to help with your edges. I feel like a lot of people always tell me, oh my god, you have full edges, and so I just want to share with you guys what I do and what I don't do in order to help keep my edges the way that they are. So the first thing I want to say before we get into the tips is genetics. Genetics plays a huge role in how people's hair looks. Some people suffer from alopecia, so you know, they lose hair easier. Some people suffer from lupus, and so things like that, you have to take that into account and seek the right help in order to fix those issues. Now, these tips are for people who don't have those kind of diseases and just want to do something about their edges, whether preventing them from losing them and things like that. So my first thing is, don't wear tight hairstyles. That means when it comes to like your protective styles, do not pull your hair so tight that you can literally see the bumps raising. Like, seeing the bump raising doesn't mean that they did a good job. That means that they pulled your hair too tight and you can literally see the hair follicles being lifted. And that is one surefire way to lose your edges, is too tight hairstyles. My next tip is the same hairstyles. Wearing your hair the same way all the time can cause tension on your hair in the same places, which can make you lose edges. I love high puffs, but I know that I cannot wear high puffs every single day because it's just the same hairstyle over and over and over again. It will put too much tension, whether it's the front of my hair or the back of my hair, and so that is another thing. Try to mix up your hairstyle so that you don't put a lot of tension on your hair. And then my third tip is baby hairs. You do not always have to slick your hair down to the gods. Baby hairs gotta be on fleek. Actually, most of these people who lay baby hairs don't lay baby hairs. They lay broken hairs and pretend that they're baby hairs. You do not have to have sleek edges. I'm telling you guys, 95% of the time I do not sleek my edges down. I don't see the point. I mean, I might do it for video or stuff like that, but pretty much 95% of the time I do not sleek my edges down. I think that plays a huge role into just letting my hair be, not taking a boar brush and slicking it down as far as you possibly can. I think that puts a lot of tension on your edges, and I feel like it might be cute now, but in the long run you will suffer. And so that's one thing. Another thing that you can do is castor oil. We all hear about the benefits of castor oil. You can kind of just take drops of castor oil around the edges of your hair and kind of just massage it in. It's not something that will happen overnight. You have to be consistent. And when being consistent, you would definitely see more results as you use it on. I've heard so many stories about castor oil working for people, so you could definitely try that. And then you can always try hair supplements. That typically helps with growing your hair longer, but I feel like it can also help overall with like growing your edges and things like that. And then my last tip is just to make sure you keep your edges moisturized. I feel like a lot of us neglect our edges when it comes to doing our hair, but when you deep condition, make sure you apply that deep conditioner on your edges. When you twisting up your hair, make sure you apply those moisturizers and those butters to your edges and things like that. Just don't forget about them, don't neglect them. A lot of times, even if I'm wearing a twist out and my twist out may not need to be retwisted or refreshed, I could go around and feel my edges and feel how much drier my edges are compared to the rest of my hair. And so I would just go in with a moisturizer and just moisturize my edges without retwisting all my hair, just because my edges get drier so much more quickly than the rest of my hair. So yeah, those are my tips. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up, and I will see you guys in my next video.